Welcome to the Centre of Ki. In this video, we're going to focus on our shoulders, upper back and chest and really opening and expanding those parts of the body. This is especially good if you've done a workout session where you've done a lot of upper body weights and your muscles might be a bit stiff and sore. Plus it's also really good just to open the chest and the shoulders, so whether you use your arms a lot for your work or whether you're even a singer or someone who has to do a lot of public speaking, really releasing and opening the chest and the upper back is going to really help you be more expressive and clearer as you speak in your or sing in whatever line of work you do. Alright, so you will need one prop. That's going to be a strap or a belt or something like that. Preferably something that isn't elasticated but it's quite firm. So have that nearby, ready to use. If you don't have something, just pause, go grab something and come straight back. Lovely. Alright, so we're going to start this class just on the hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees hip width apart. And I want you to plug down through your arms so you make your arms nice and long to start with. And for those of you that may have wrist problems and you get really sore wrists with the palms flat, you can just come onto the fists if you need to. That's always a good option if that is an issue for you. So palms flat otherwise, arms are nice and long. Draw the belly button in just a little bit. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, arching the back up, tucking the head under, squeezing, lift the belly button nice and high. And then breathe in, go the other way. So lifting the head, lengthening the throat, arms are still long, chest forwards. And exhale, lifting and squeezing. Now really draw your belly button in, push through your hands. Inhale, go the other way. Lift the head, squeeze the back. So as we lift the back, head up, the back squeezes. Exhale, drawing up and in. Belly to spine, squeeze it up. One more each way. Inhale, lift, look up. Keep plugging through those arms, squeezing into the back. Chest is open. And exhale, drawing the belly up, tucking the head under, belly button squeezing up even more. Now all the breath is gone. And then coming all the way back. Good. Alright, so let's come into a seated position, whether you're sitting on your knees or with your legs out or legs crossed. Doesn't really matter for this next bit. So we're going to take our arms out in front of us. So palms are facing inwards. Yeah, and take a breath in here. As you exhale, we want to rotate the arms strongly in one direction. Breathe in center and exhale, rotate them the other way. So we want the whole shoulder to roll. Breathe in back, exhale, twisting. Breathe in center, exhale, twisting. Lovely. And back, let's do 6 faster. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's take the arms out now with the palms facing forwards. Hands are shoulder width. Notice if you're tensing up, try and soften the shoulder blades. Take a breath in. And again, we rotate the arms. So as you rotate one way, the shoulders are going to roll forwards. As we breathe in, we come to center. And on the exhale, we roll the other way and the shoulders are rolling back. Breathe in center. Exhale, rotate the arms. Breathe in center, exhale, rotate the other direction. Breathe in center, 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good, let's bring the arms up now with the fingers pointing up to the sky. Hands are shoulder width, take a breath in and rotate again. Breathe in center, exhale, twist. So one way, this one to me is quite sticky. Inhale, center, exhale, twisting. Breathe in center, exhale, twist the other way. And center, 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good. And last one, we're going to take the arms behind us. So I want you to have the palms facing inwards. Notice now if your chest dips, and I want you to lift your spine. So crown of the head lifting. Palms facing in, shoulders squeezing back. So this may be a little uncomfortable. That's okay. Take a breath in. And again, we rotate the arms strongly. Breathe in center. Exhale, rotate the other way. Breathe in center, exhale, twisting the arms. Breathe in, exhale, other way. And in 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. And then just bring your hands into your lap. So that's a great one just to break up any tension in the shoulders and the upper back to start with. Feel the breath now. Breathe out any tension, just let it go. Awesome. All right, so let's grab our strap or our belt that we've got. In this next one, take your arms out or hands out fairly wide to start with. Okay, better to start wider than too close. And I want you to pull your hands away from each other, so creating some tension in the strap that you're holding. All right, so we're going to start down here. We're going to breathe in very slowly and lift the arms up right above the head and just stay there and just feel how that feels through the chest, through the arms, through the upper back. And exhale, bring the hands back down in front of you. Good. All right, and again, inhale to lift. Keep the hands pulling away from each other as you take them above you. And exhale, back down. All right, this time we're going to see if we can go all the way back. So inhale to lift. And just seeing if you can, take the arms back. And if that's too strong, just come back to the front. Lovely. And inhale to lift and rise up above the head. And then exhale, coming forwards. Good. So you could inch your hands in a little bit if you like, if that was quite easy where you started. All right, again, we want to put some pressure, some tension through what we're holding. So let's breathe in again, lifting up. Feeling that expansion, exhale, taking the arms back, and you might feel more of a stretch if you brought your arms a bit closer, your hands a bit closer in. Inhale to rise up, and exhale, coming down. Just 2 more. Inhale to lift, and exhale down. Slowly, gently feeling how your shoulders are moving. Inhale to come up, and exhale to come down. Let's do 1 more. Inhale to rise, hands still pulling apart, and exhale, take it back. Lovely. Inhale to rise, and exhale to come down. Good. All right, so let's take one arm so it's in line with our shoulder, and we're going to breathe in, take the arm up, so we're still pulling the hands away, and exhale, taking it behind. And we just get a slightly different stretch in that position. Inhale to come up, arm is next to the ear, and exhale, coming forwards. Let's switch that to the other side, so hand in line with shoulder, breathing in to come up, and exhale. We're still pulling the hands away from each other. Good. Inhale to rise up, and exhale, coming forwards. Lovely. Again, just let that go for a moment. Bring your hands into your lap, just feel. So you could pause the video if you like and just do a few more of those in your own time. That's a great one just to do if you're sitting in front of the telly and you just want to stretch out your shoulders at the end of the night. Good to have a belt or something handy nearby. All right, so let's come onto our hands and knees again. So, hands under shoulders, knees slightly apart. And we just want to create a bit of pressure in the belly and some strength in the back. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, extend your right arm and left leg away. So just notice, don't let this hip lift too high. We want to focus on stretching and extending in opposite directions. Inhale, come back, and exhale, left arm and right leg. So toes are pointing, fingertips are stretching, belly is holding you. Inhale, come down, exhale, right arm and left leg extending. Plug down through the hand on the ground. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left arm and right leg, toes, fingers stretching, make them go even further. Inhale, come back. 1 more each side. Exhaling, lengthening out. Let's just stay here for a couple more breaths. So fingertips reaching more, leg extending more, hand pushing into the floor, breathing. Good, bring that back. Just stay here, breathe in. And then exhale, take the other opposite arm and leg out. We're going to hold for a few breaths. Fingertips stretching, leg extending. Plug down through the arm on the ground. Squeeze the belly in as you breathe out. Good. And then coming all the way back onto the hands and knees. So have your knees together. Have the weight of your arms on your hands. We just want to look slightly forwards. So imagine your arms are nice steel rods. They don't want to move. So take a breath in and exhale. We're just going to drop the hips to one side. Keep the arms and chest forwards. Inhale up. Exhale, hips drop. So upper body isn't moving, just the lower body. Inhale up. Let's do 6 faster. 1, 2. Just loosening. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. And then coming back. All right, so we're going to do what's called, or some people call, puppy pose. So we've got the knees together still. The toes are sort of at the back of your mat. And we're going to take our hands in front of us. So hands are at least shoulder width wide. We're going to breathe in. And on the exhale, we're dropping the chest towards the floor. The bottom stays above the knees. So don't let your bottom drop back. Okay? Just inhale, coming up again. And exhale, dropping the chest down. Stretch through the fingertips. Keep the arms straight. Good. Inhale, just halfway up. Exhale, drop. So weight of the arms is in the hands. Try to look forwards if you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dropping the chest towards the floor. Breathe in. Let's do 6 little bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just hold for a couple of breaths here. Stretch out through the fingertips a little more. Try to pull the chin forwards if you can. Feel the squeeze in the back of the shoulder blades and the upper neck. Lovely. And then walk your hands in and child's pose. Curl up into a ball and let that go for a moment. Lovely. So a couple of breaths here. Good. All right, and then curl up slowly through your spine, nice and gently. Lovely. So we're going to have a go at down dog from here. So I'm going to bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes into the floor, feet are hip width wide. All right, so we're going to take the bottom up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in and exhale, taking the bottom up. We can start with the knees slightly bent. All right, and just focus on lengthening the spine as you press through your hands. Stay there, breathe in. And then as you exhale, see if you can press the heels more towards the floor. Let the arms lengthen, squeeze your belly. So there's really a lot of belly strength here to hold ourselves up. Looking back between the legs. Let the sacrum stretch towards the sky now. Back is lengthening. Spine is getting longer. From the tip of the head to the tailbone. Push down more through the heels if you can. Lovely. All right, and then gently coming all the way back. And let's just lie down on the back for a moment. Let that go. So let the shoulders relax completely into the floor. Let your palms face up. Take a couple of breaths. Just feeling that work that we've done. So we've started to get the belly warm, which is important. And as we do that, the shoulders just release and relax. Nice deep breath in, fill everything up inside, and then exhale, soften, let go. Noticing the warmth and energy through your shoulders, your chest and your upper back. We're going to keep opening in a moment, so let's grab our knees, pull them in, and just hold on to that. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pull your head to your knees. Inhale, come back. Let's do one more. And exhale, pull the head up, draw the belly in. And then we start to rock and roll a few times along the spine. And we come up to sitting. Lovely. All right, so we're going to grab our strap again. Okay, you may or may not need it for this next part, but it's good to have just in case. All right, so I'm just going to rest it over my lap. You can sit with your legs out straight or legs crossed or kneel, it's up to you. All right, so we're going to take both arms up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend the right elbow. So I'm mirroring you at the moment. So bending the right elbow, and we're going to reach with the left hand to grab the elbow behind us. So what we want to do is just have that right hand just resting on the upper back somewhere, if possible. All right, so breathing in here. And on the exhale, I want you to pull your elbow towards your head. And we're just feeling the stretch through the whole side of the upper body here. Breathe in, let it soften. And then exhale, pull it across. Try not to look down. Try to keep the eyes forwards if you can. Inhale, soften. Let's do 6 more. 1, 2, just gently. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. All right, let that go. Give the shoulders a little roll if you like. And then we'll take the arms up again. And now bend your left elbow, reach around with your right hand. Okay, so holding that. Left hand is just resting on the upper back somewhere. Take a breath in and exhale, pull it across. And again, we're going to feel that stretch and open right through the left armpit, the left ribs. Inhale, soften. Exhale, pull it across. Breathe in, soften. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let that go. Again, give the shoulders a little roll each way. Good. All right, so this is where the belt might come in handy. So let's hold the belt in your right hand to start with. So not right at one end, just in case it's not going to work. All right, so let's take the arms up. Yep. So we've got one shorter end, one longer end. We're going to bend the right elbow again, and that means your belt is going to be hanging down at the back. We're going to try and pull the elbow across again like we did before, and then we want to reach this left arm behind, and if we can, we try to actually interlace the fingers or interlock the fingers, but if that's impossible, then you can hold your belt and you want to be pulling the elbows away from each other, okay? If you can interlock the fingers, then you don't need the belt. You can just let the belt go, which is what I'm going to do, okay? So belt is gone. So hands, fingers interlocked or holding the belt. All right, lovely. So we're here, taking a breath in, and as you exhale, pull the top elbow back from behind your head. So you're pulling it back. Inhale, let it come forward, so it's still behind you. And exhale, pulling it away from you. So we're feeling the bottom elbow pulling down at the same time. Inhale, come back. Exhale, pulling and opening. Feeling that chest stretch. Inhale, one more. And exhale, pulling back, opening. Lovely. All right, and then gently release. Just give your arms a little walk. And then rest your hands in your lap. Good. So this is a really great one for the chest and the shoulders, of course, pulling the 4 chambers of the heart as well. So we're working right into the heart muscle deep in the chest by stretching and opening. The heart has 4 chambers, and this is actually affecting those 4 chambers as we stretch the opposite sides of the chest. All right, so let's take the belt now into your left hand. Take the arms up. We're going to bend that left elbow, reach around with the right hand. I'm just going to pull it across, and then we see again if we can bring the right hand round. Maybe the fingers can interlace, but if not, then that's where you hold your belt and you get a nice good grip, and you want to pull the elbows away from each other. All right, so either using that belt or the fingers, and you probably notice that one side is harder than the other. Maybe one side is a lot tighter. And just maybe that's the side you can focus on working with in your own time, whenever you feel like it, and see if you can create some change on that trickier side. So take a breath in, and exhale. We just want to pull the top elbow back as the elbows are moving opposite directions as well. Inhale, let it soften. Exhale, pulling and opening. So really good for the chest. Inhale, soften. 2 more. Exhaling. Inhale, soften. Last one. And exhale. Lovely. And then come back and release your arms. Give them a little walk again. And then just let that go for a moment. So close your eyes. Take a couple of breaths in and out. Just noticing the changes that you're creating in your body by doing these really basic but quite powerful stretches to open up the chest and the shoulders. All right, so this next one, we're going to do reverse prayer pose. Okay, so prayer pose looks like this, but when we reverse it, we're doing that behind our back. So palms are together. Now you might find your hands are down here somewhere, and that's a good starting point. We're trying to bring the palms together so that they come right up between the shoulder blades. Now if you're really struggling just to even get there, you can bring your fists together, bump the fists, that's a good starting point too. So whatever out of those poses with the arms is fine. Okay, so I'm going to bring my hands back into prayer pose. So we're just going to start nice and simply. As you breathe in, try and bring your elbows and shoulders forwards. So we're squeezing forwards. And then on the exhale, we want to squeeze the shoulders and elbows back. So really opening. Inhale, squeeze forwards. Exhale, squeeze back and open. One more. Inhale, squeezing forwards. And exhale, squeeze and open. Now we want to come on the knees. So if you're not on your knees already, then please come onto your knees. And we're going to start here, breathe in. And on the exhale, we want to squeeze the hips forward, squeeze the shoulders and elbows back. And then inhale, bring your bottom back down. And see if you can slide your hands up your back a little more. And exhale, squeeze forwards. As the hips move forwards, the shoulders and elbows squeeze back strongly. Just one more. Inhale, come down. And then exhale, pressing the hips forward, squeezing the shoulders and elbows back. Feel that stretch through the belly as well. Lovely. And then coming all the way down. Let your arms come out of that. And we just curl up into child's pose again. Let the forehead rest on the mat. Hands down beside you. You can actually hold your left wrist with your right hand if you like. And just let the hands rest on the lower back. And really just let your shoulders hang, softening the breath out, let it go. And let your arms go, let them flop to the floor. And then curl up very gently, slowly through your spine, coming all the way up. Lovely. And we're just going to sit with the hands resting in the lap again. Close the eyes. Nice deep breaths. Feeling the shoulders soften. Alright, we're going to do one more, nice strong one, just to finish. So we're coming onto the belly now. And we want to take the legs nice and wide. So wider than your mat, and tuck your toes into the floor. And we're going to interlace the hands at the lower back here. So again, if you can't interlace your hands, then you can use your belt. Okay? Although we try to get the hands together. Alright, so we're going to start by taking your breath in and exhale, lifting the arms up off the back. So shoulder blades squeezing together. Inhale, lower the hands to the bottom. Exhale, lift. So make sure your toes are tucked into the floor, your heels are pushing away.
Inhale, come down. One more. Exhale, we lift the arms up. Now keep your arms up. Take a breath in. And exhale, lift the chest now. And hands are squeezing back and away. Inhale, lower the chest. Keep the hands high. Exhale, chest lifting. Inhale, down. One more. Exhale, lift. Brace with your toes to hold you up. Good. All right, so staying here, breathe in. Exhale, swing your head to the right and your arms are going to go left. Inhale, center. Exhale, swing your head left, your arms will go to the right. Inhale, center. Let's do 8 faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Coming back to the center. And just exhale, lift up a little more. See if you can squeeze the shoulders back. And then gently come down. Bring your legs in. Let your arms go now completely. Head to the side, relax. Take a breath or two. Just feeling the shoulders unravel even more. Squeezing into those muscles, bringing fresh blood into those spaces. Getting rid of acid, which is what causes discomfort and pain. Generally in the muscles, build up acid. Unless, of course, you've pulled something, which is completely different. But hopefully, doing this class, you won't pull anything. It's been designed to be quite gentle, but strong. Alright, so let's bring the hands in beside the chest again. Let's push ourselves up onto the hands and knees. And we'll just come back to where we started. So take a breath in and exhale, arching up, tuck the head under, feeling the upper body just more open and stretchy. Inhale, let's look up to the ceiling. Chest is forwards, back is squeezing, throat is lifting upwards. Exhale, drawing up and in. Inhale, looking up, squeeze into the back, stretch through the throat. And then exhale. Lovely. And then coming back to center. We just sit for a moment again, just feeling all the work you've done in the class to release the shoulders, upper back, and work the chest. And let's take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the chest in prayer pose. Just feeling energy moving through the upper body, the arms. Just noticing a bit freer, really fluid sensation through the joints there. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'll see you next time.